You ever notice how some people are like Wi-Fi? The moment things get heavy, connection lost. And you're sitting there, buffering in your own life, blaming the storm. But it's not the storm, it's the person next to you, poking holes in your umbrella. Let's talk. You're tired, not sleepy tired, tired. Bills screaming in red, inbox looking like a crime scene, 17 browser tabs open, 47 open in your brain. And on top of all that, people around you who somehow make everything worse. You vent to them, feel emptier. You win something, they shrink it. You fall down, they pull up a chair and watch. And here's what's actually killing you. Not the struggle, not the bills, not the failure. It's that you can't tell the difference anymore between a hard season and a harmful person. And look, cutting people off sounds great on paper, very aesthetic, very protect your peace energy. Okay, Brenda, but what if the toxic person is your mama? You can't just Marie Kondo your contact list. Does this person spark joy? No, but they have my Netflix password, so it's complicated. Here's the distinction that changes everything. Tough times are situational. They have a start, an arc, an ending. They test you. Tests end. Toxic people are relational. They don't have seasons, they have patterns. Patterns repeat. One line, write this down. Tough times challenge your circumstances. Toxic people challenge your sanity. Different problems, different solutions. Know which one you're fighting. 3 questions, no fluff, let's go. 1. When they leave the room, do you feel lighter? Not sad, lighter, like bricks just fell off your back. If yes, that's not a tough season, that's a tough person. 2. When you share good news, do you shrink it? You got the win, but you downplay it because their eyes go cold when you shine? Listen to me. If you have to dim your light so someone else doesn't have to deal with the glare, they're not standing with you, they're standing in your way. Screenshot that, tattoo it, whatever. 3. When you're going through hell, are they handing you water or pointing out how bad you look while you burn? Pressure doesn't create toxic people, it reveals them. Your life is a boat. Yeah, the ocean's rough, waves crashing, sky dark. That's your tough time. But there's a difference between a storm rocking your boat and a passenger drilling holes in the hull. Some of you are bailing water every day, exhausted, overwhelmed, barely breathing, and you think it's the ocean. It's not the ocean, it's the passenger. You've been so focused on the waves, you never look down to see who's been flooding the boat. Hear this, not with your ears, with your chest. You are not obligated to set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. You are not selfish for choosing peace. You are not weak for admitting someone you love is destroying you. That takes more strength, not less, because the hardest person to cut is the one you still care about. But here's the truth about caring. You can love someone and still recognize their poison. You can wish them well from a distance where they can't reach your peace. Close your eyes. 1 year from now, you made the cut, had the conversation, drew the line. It was ugly, it hurt. They called you selfish, and you know what? They were right. You did change, you stopped drowning, and for the first time in years, you heard your voice again. Not theirs, yours. And it said something you forgot existed. You are going to be okay. Not because life got easier, because you stopped carrying someone else's weight and calling it love. That's freedom. It's waiting. So, here's what happens now. Not tomorrow, not when you're ready. You'll never be ready. Today. 2 columns, paper, pen. Column 1, what's hard that's situational. Column 2, what's hard that's tied to a specific person. Be honest, because some of you are about to realize column 1 isn't that long, but column 2 has a name, and that name has been sitting on your chest like a weight you've been calling life. It's not life, it's them. You don't owe anyone access to your life just because they've always had it. History is not a contract. A boundary isn't dramatic. It's the text you don't answer at midnight, the invitation you decline without guilt, the emotional space you reclaim because it was always yours. Remember this, tough times will ask you to be strong. Toxic people will make you forget you already are. Know the difference. Choose yourself. Not eventually, now.